Okay, so I've been asked to do a video on how Aussies set up marine aquariums. And though there's no actual way that Aussies set up marine aquariums, because there's lots of Aussies and we all do things different ways, but I can sure tell you the way that I set up a marine aquarium. First thing I'll do is look for some nice good quality live rock that I'll put into the aquarium. After I've cycled the live rock and added some sand, I'll make sure I aquascape it with lots of holes and caves and crevices and so forth. And then I will progressively introduce my corals. I'll put the fish in very slowly, just some, then wait a month, then some more, then wait a month, and so forth. I'll make sure I got a good set of LED lights that are economical and powerful. And the most important thing I look for when setting up lights are 420nm globes. I personally have had significantly more success with 420nm globes than any other types of globes on my aquarium for live coral. The next thing I will ensure I have is a dosing system, because we're pretty lazy here in Australia and we prefer, why would I want to do something that I can have done for me? So I just set these up over, when it's a new aquarium I'll play around with those levels until the levels test up to be okay. I'll test calcium carbonate, magnesium, nitrate, phosphate, and have a general trace element mix, and that will supply the nutrient and elements to my corals. Now in regards to the filters, we have a nice big protein skimmer. Then the water goes past, it's all a bit dark here at the moment unfortunately, goes past a big sheet of polyfilter and some blocks of marine pure. I also have an automatic top-up system. It's not actually that dark here today, but it's not coming out in the camera. Anyway, so be it. We also need to have a chiller here in Australia because it gets very hot, so we tend to run a chiller. We run Eheim heaters. We got some Aquarel power heads here, making sure we have very good water surface. I try and agitate the surface as much as possible. I'll aim all the pumps at the surface. So there's the tank that I've put together. The corals are not open as much as usual because I just turned the lights on. And here is a Red Sea tank that I'm just in the process of setting up. Once again, very good surface agitation. Same sort of setup. So we've got the chiller here. This one is got a couple of vortex on it, giving that good old wave movement. It's got a couple of wave line pumps as well. So once again, in this case, the water comes down through here, where we've got some filter socks. We will end up putting some polyfilter in here as well, which we haven't so far. This skimmer is love and life. Once again, there's your heater. It does have a top-up system as well. So, very simple. Haven't put the lights on yet. Got some radions there waiting to mount them. So, I guess, how do we set up aquariums in Australia? Well, this is how I roll anyway. Anyway, tell us what you think.